What's going on, guys? TG here, back again with another video. And today we got a nice BFDI theory for you guys. And that is, what if the announcer made the BFDI contestants? But before we get into that theory, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm on the road to 8,000 subscribers, but on the major road to 10,000. Let's get there as soon as possible. Get a Discord server. You should join that. Link in the description. But that's enough yapping. Let's just go ahead and get into the theory. So, Announcer. Announcer is a very powerful character within the series of BFDI. We've definitely seen it. I mean, honestly, like, if there's budget cuts going on, he could destroy the entire universe. Maybe even the multiverse, honestly. Who knows what, like, the limits of his powers are. So, I think the fact that he could have made the BFDI contestants is not out of the realm of possibilities. Especially if Mephone made the Inanimate Insanity contestants. I think definitely the announcer could have made the BFDI contestants. But let's really think about this, all right? Let's really kind of look into this. So, in BFDI 1, you know what I mean, the contestants of Battle for Dream Island, the OG guys, they're just kind of messing around, just goofing off, and then an announcer just pops up out of nowhere. He's talking to Eraser, and throughout the series, we can probably tell, obviously, that the contestants would be unaware of the fact that an announcer created them. So let's say this is a possibility. Let's say an announcer actually did make the BFDI contestants. How would they find out about that? How would the series go about introducing that fact? I think they're probably going to pull an Inanimate Insanity and do that towards the end of, like, BFDI. Whenever that is. But, yeah. Also, I want to touch on how this could work, basically, like how this could how this would be formatted, how this kind of works within the reality of the show. I think announcer does a very good job at portraying the fact that he did not create the contestants. Is because to the contestants of BFDI, at least at the time, announcer was just some random guy who just showed up and made them battle for an island that the winner didn't even end up getting because it got stolen at the end of the series. That's not a spoiler, all of you know that. But, yeah. So, I think announcer, what he did was that he created these contestants probably by generating them. He probably didn't make them in a lab or something. He probably generated them somehow. And because of that, the contestants are not really aware of that. And so announcer, he generates these guys. Like, he literally creates them, like, from the ground up. Places them in this field area where BFDI takes place. Gives them consciousness and has them mess around for a little while. No recollection of the fact that an announcer even exists, right? And then he just shows up and then decides, hey, I'm going to host this show, right? And I'm guessing that's how he went about doing it. And this is actually a really cool BFDI theory, in my opinion, is because it really kind of dives into the fact that announcer, announcer could definitely be some sort of, like, overruler of the BFDI world, since he's the original host. You know what I mean? We didn't really see 4 and X. Like, they didn't really come along until, like, what was that? I'm guessing it was about 10, not even 10, probably like 9 or 8 years after we first saw them and X finds out his value. So they didn't really come along until later on. Them in BFB was the first time we've ever seen them in an episode of BFDI. So I want to take that into account as well. And yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I kind of want to wait until we see announcer again to really dive deeper into this theory. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. If you guys enjoyed this theory video, then consider subscribing to the channel. Like I said in the beginning, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, which is going to be crazy when we hit it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. This has been TG. Have an amazing day. Yeah, peace.